Hey guys, what's up? This is the Cult of Dusty, and I'm Dusty Smith. You know, when I used to be a Christian, I used to have conversations with people, and I would tell them, if I knew for a fact that there was no God, if I just knew there was no God, I'd be a serial killer. I would wander the streets just murdering and killing everybody I possibly could. I would be an assassin. I'd be a hitman. I would just murder every fucking body. The world would be my Grand Theft Auto if there was no God, because it wouldn't matter. And I used to have this friend I used to play World of Warcraft with. His name is Zav, and he would tell me, that's not true. If you became an atheist, you wouldn't go around killing people. You just wouldn't do it. And I was like, yes, I would. I'd kill everybody. I would go on a murdering spree in a heartbeat if I knew there was no God. You guys out there, you probably heard Christians say something very similar. And if there's any Christians out there actually watching this, some of you have probably thought or said the same thing yourself. If there was no God, you'd go killing people. And let me tell you guys who think this or feel this way that it's not true. If you become an atheist, you will not become a killer, and you will not want to run around and kill people and hurt people. Because regardless of what you think, your morals are not based off the Bible. Thank God. The Bible is a horrible book. The Bible promotes genocide, infanticide, child sacrifice, rape, torture, murder, slavery, stoning disobedient children, adulterers. I mean, it's a terrible, horrible book. And you do not get your morals from this book. Do you know where you get your morals from? You get your morals from your imagination. The fact is, our brains have evolved to a state where they have higher functions now. One of those higher functions is the ability to imagine. And the ability to imagine gives you another power called empathy. It gives you the ability to place yourself in somebody else's shoes and know what they're going through and understand their pain. And this power of empathy that is granted to you by your imagination is where you get your morals from. You don't go beat somebody or kill them or hurt them or torture them because you understand, you can put yourself in their shoes, and you can imagine what it's like to have that done to you. And you wouldn't want that done to you, so you don't do that to the other person. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's not a biblical concept. It's a concept that predates the Bible by thousands of years. Look up Buddhism. They have exactly the same concept in it. It's a very simple concept, and it's not a concept that we get from the Bible. It's a concept we get from empathy. So those of you out there who are Christians who think that atheists can't possibly have any morals, you couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, from what I've seen, atheists seem to have much more morals than Christians do. I mean, just look around our society. This nation, which is about 80% Christian, we took $1 trillion, which is enough money to pretty much wipe out hunger in the entire world, or give every American in this country free health care, both options which would have saved countless numbers of lives. And instead we took that money and used it to kill 1 million Iraqis. A nation of 80% Christians did this. So don't sit there and try to convince me that we're a really moral country because of our Christian values. It's just not true. It's bullshit. If we were an atheist country, a more secular country, I guarantee you we would be a much more moral country. So Zav, if you're still out there somewhere, you were right and I was wrong. I did not become a serial killer. I don't want to hurt anybody. And in the end, I'm very glad to be wrong about this one. For thecultofdusty.com, I'm Dusty Smith saying stay logical, America.
It's not too late. It's not too late. When it's time to judge my soul,